Everybody. Happy June 1st. Welcome to the podcast of the Unfiltered Four. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
okay.
It's June 1st. I'm so
Yep,
excited.
me
Yes.
too.
In 11 days, it's Chris Evans' birthday.
11
Uh-oh.
days and I'm off work.
Yay.
Yay.
If you're watching on video, I don't know if everybody can see it. I got my Chris Evans flag in the mail.
I
This
pledge
week.
allegiance to Chris Evans.
Hold on, I have it. Hold on. I pulled
Yeah.
it up and then I closed it, okay? I pledge allegiance to Chris Evans and to the charm for which he stands, one actor under Hollywood, indivisible, with talent and kindness for all. May his movies entertain us, may his performances inspire us, and may the spirit of Captain America live in our hearts. Amen.
Amen.
I love, and ChatGPT wrote that for me. So
Yeah.
Nice.
thank you,
Funny.
ChatGPT, because I probably it would have taken a while for me to do that. So
You know what
anyway,
you
okay,
know what Milo is saying?
what?
He's barking restraining
Restraining
order.
order?
Restraining
Yeah,
Yes,
order.
restraining
restraining
order.
order. Yep, yep.
Suck it, Milo. No,
Oh,
Or my
I'm just kidding. You know who started the restraining order was Cat Lady
cat
Queen.
lady.
She
Yeah.
was the one that started it with me, so it's held up well. So anyway, tonight's topic is, and this was at Sandy's nurse's suggestion
Yep.
about, I guess, electronics for small children.
Yes.
Let me read you a little ditty I found on the internet. Giving cell phones to kindergartners is highly discouraged by child development experts and pediatricians. At this age, children lack the cognitive and emotional regulation to manage a personal device. Instead, some parents opt for screen free emergency communication alternatives like LTE-enabled smartwatches or basic GPS tracking bands. So, this is our topic for tonight. And it should be interesting because we all are spread a little bit in age.
Yeah.
So I'll start. I'm 63. Um, and I did not give my daughter a phone until she was probably, and it was a trap phone. And it probably, well, was in maybe fifth or sixth grade. I think this, and again, we're going to tell you guys, this is our opinion. We are not the
Yes.
gospel.
Yeah.
This is how we feel. I'm glad there was no social media when I was a kid. I was always
Yeah.
out playing in the alley, and
yep.
I played softball. And I was outside all the time, and swimming was a big thing I did. And so we got up and went out when the sun came up, and then when the sun went down, it was time to go home.
Yep.
And so I think, in my personal opinion, giving electronics to kids when they're young is too much. They need to read, they need to do activities, go play softball or t-ball, soccer, get outside the house. Now I know, and I was guilty of this when my daughter was little, of just turning on the TV so I could take a nap on the couch.
Mhm.
But I also worked 40 hours a week and I raised her by myself. So I think there's so much missing because of electronics. There's really no face-to-face conversations. Kids becoming closer friends because it's all about the electronic devices. So, I mean, the fact that they stopped teaching handwriting in school blew my mind.
Yeah.
Rachel learned how to do it, but she doesn't do it. And when she does, it's terrible. You can't read it. She writes like a doctor. But I mean, as a family, like Sunday evening was family game night or something when I was growing up. And that's how I learned to play pinochle and poker and um, other card games, Millbournes. That's a French game, and that's one of my favorite games. And we did trivia. I don't know. I'll come up with more later, but that's my feelings on it. But again, it's up to the parents,
Right.
But
Right.
I think too many of us, and I'm included as an adult, are too dependent on our iPhones and such.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Um, okay, I have two kids. My daughter is 15 and my son is 11. My daughter is very much not dependent on her phone. She has a phone and she's had it for about 2.5 years. But when she when we got her the phone, she didn't want it. She did not, and I quote, "I don't want to be like the other people at school addicted to their phones."
Yeah.
So,
She's smart.
she's a very mature child,
She
Yeah.
is.
young lady. She's pretty amazing.
Yes. She
Um,
is.
she's wise beyond her years. Um, so when she got it, she mostly uses it. She to this day she uses it to listen to audiobooks or to read books on her phone. That is her main. She is not up all night talking to people. She's kind of socially awkward, like on the phone. She doesn't like to be on the phone talking. So that's good. Yeah, she doesn't use a tablet, just her phone, and she's got um she uses it for reading, or she'll watch a show on her phone. Now my son, on the other hand, has a tablet. Sort of has two tablets because I gave him my old iPad. So he's got an iPad that is mine, which he barely uses, but he's got an Android tablet that he uses every day, and he's more addicted to his um uh, entertainment than my daughter. Now we made the choice because we don't have a landline here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't either.
that he needed a phone. Now
Right.
he's going into middle school next year, so he's going into sixth grade, and you know his tablet, he can call us on Facebook, FaceTime or Facebook video, right? And it works, but it doesn't at the same time. Like if there's an outage, or if eh, he wants to go to a friend's house, because after he gets home before I do. So if he wants to go to the neighbor's house and I'm not home yet, I can at least see where he's at. So we did choose to get him an iPhone in the last 2 weeks, and he does okay with it. But he's still like, he likes to he okay. He's got ADHD as well, and so like he's a lot like me, which I have ADHD, and I need to be doing something with my hands. I needed to be doing something with my eyes. I can't just sit. Um, so he's got that from me, and um, but it took us a long time to come to terms with. He really does need a cell phone now that he's going into middle school, and a new school that at that. But um, he can be very addicted to it. I will be 100% honest. We have to take away his we have to take away electronics sometimes. And that so he's got Crohn's disease, and if he doesn't take himself to the bathroom enough, he will pee his pants. Um,
And
and
they've done that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
we're
laugh
still
too
dealing with
hard.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't, if he pees his pants, I gotta take it. I gotta take electronics. So I don't know what the answer is, because as our society grow, get as we move in time, technology grows, and he's not going to get away from it. But I agree with you, mommy, that I feel like back when I was a kid, cell phone, I didn't get a cell phone until I was 16 driving. And I had the old Nokia, that didn't, you couldn't text. You had to like press two,
Yes.
5 times to,
To get the letter.
Yeah.
right. So it wasn't as much of a distraction for me as it is for these kids nowadays. It's like, texting and, YouTube and, when I was his age, we were outside playing in the creek and,
Oh,
not that he's
yeah.
doing bad things, but like there's not a whole lot. They're glued to the electronics. And as I say that, my son is sitting inside watching TV and playing on his iPad. It's like, but
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
kind of like a couple weeks ago when we talk about social media.
Yeah.
know.
It's good and it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I'm gonna sound like I'm ancient. There were no cell phones and there were no
Right.
internet. I was born in the 60s. I grew up in the 70s and I partied in the 80s. And then I got married and had a baby in the 90s. But now I feel like I'm just having more fun than ever, just without the
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah. Well, and then you have, video games too. You have the Switches, you have a Switch, you
Oh
have,
God. The Switch.
and back in my day, the only fighting game that I remember is Contra. And my
Sock 'em
brother and I,
robots.
what?
Rock and sock 'em
Rock Sock and
robots.
Robots.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
there was Street Fighter,
Yes.
Yeah.
which
Mortal
it was,
Kombat.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, and now you have like real life, like Grand Theft Auto.
Mm.
I used to play that as a teen, so I knew it was bad, but like you're going around picking up prostitutes on the side of the road and then shooting people, like,
I know, right?
and stealing cars. I mean, like,
Robbing
this
the
is what,
stores.
this is what youth is exposed to nowadays, and
Yeah.
it's 20 times worse. You have like the war games, and it's like, why are our kids so violent?
Mm-hmm.
You're letting your child. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have those kind of games. Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Maybe you should, because there's a place for that, and that's maybe adults.
Right.
Maybe, but there's not enough. There's not enough safeguarding for kids. Like, okay, so it's rated MA, but Johnny's big brother has it, and he's gonna let Johnny play it. So there's not really safeguards for these kids, and they're learning. I mean, not that video games are the end all be all for like destruction and teaching things, because that's
Yeah.
ultimately a parent's job. But like, if you're a parent letting your child play that, my question is why? What good
Yeah.
is it? What good is it doing? And rant.
Babysitting them. It's
And rant.
babysitting them.
Yeah.
Basically, is what it's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I must be the oddball out because my son never had a cell phone until he was a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I said absolutely not.
My
Yeah.
kids were in high school too.
Was not gonna. No way, no how, no can do. I mean, and his first cell phone, he still has it, was one of them little singular flip phones. And I was like, okay, well, you're graduating high school. I guess you deserve it, all that good stuff. And he's like, yeah, I do. I'm a pretty good kid and all that. Yeah. Which he is. He's a wonderful son.
He is. He's got a good mama.
Yes.
And daddy.
And
Sorry.
daddy.
His father is actually worse on the phone and the video game systems than he is. The other day on Sundays, we're supposed to have dinner every single week. We always eat dinner. Sunday was the very first meal I could eat that wasn't the brat diet. And he's like, Oh, I'm proud of you, Mommy. You ate today. Okay, thank you, bud. Yeah, I'm proud of me too, as long as I keep it down.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you'll be all right." Here's a husband the whole time playing Nintendo Switch or playing on the iPad, or he's playing a game on his phone, or he's
Using his 25 3D printers. Not he didn't have 25, but
no, he's got 8.
8. Okay, I thought it was 7 or
But
8.
he's got 8 3D printers, and in between all the playing back and forth and everything, he was also going to the other room and doing the printing stuff. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
He multitask.
Yeah. And I said to him, I said, don't you miss doing the stuff you used to do? And he's like, no. And I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah, I'm getting older. I'm just going to sit here and relax now. I'm like, okay. But I do not agree with giving a small child that is only 3, going to be 4 next
Yeah.
year a
I
cell
mean, at
phone.
my daughter's grade school, cell phones weren't allowed there.
You know,
Um,
I can't believe they're doing it.
yeah. Now in high school, they could, because they could use it for research and stuff. Because they also got a laptop, but in grade school, it was a very strict rule, no cell phones. So I
And
never.
I even made a rule, when we very first got our first iPhones was the iPhone 8.
Hmm,
And I said, okay, rule number 1, there will be no cell phone going in the bedroom or the bathroom. It will stay on your desk or wherever you want to charge it at.
yeah.
That's where it will stay till the next morning when you get up to get it. Yeah, that lasted for a whole week. Because
Well,
husband's like, did you see this? I'm like, no. Why? My phone's in the other room. Well, I'll go get it for you. So now the phones go to the bed.
yeah. Suzanne, earlier you said you guys don't have a landline.
I don't either.
I'm trying to think how many years ago I got rid of mine.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, less phone, no phone bill,
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
for the cell phone. But it was weird because I have grown up with landlines and getting rid of it was, see, it was difficult. It was weird. Now I'm just like, what's a landline?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my grandson. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, he went to his friend's house and he come back and he's like, Gigi, I went to Jonathan's house and they had this weird thing hanging on their wall. I'm like, huh? He's like,
Mm.
and it started ringing. I'm like, Kobe, some people have like, house phones. He said, but who does that nowadays? He didn't even know what it was. And I'm like, it's a phone. Everybody don't have cell phones and don't want cell phones.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
But so
Right.
many people doesn't have house phones anymore because it's cell phones everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't think these kids, like Sissy said, the 3, 4 year olds, um, my granddaughter, she has phone, but we'll have the educational mouse something on it and it does like the ABCs 1 2 3s and I'll let her see it like 15 minutes and then I take the extra phone back. But she's sitting
Yeah.
there just doing her ABCs singing with it. In
Mm-hmm.
some
Yeah.
places, sometimes it's good because I was like Sissy. I was out at the creek flipping the rocks over, getting crawdads and playing softball
Yeah.
and everything.
Kickball, riding bikes.
We were
Oh my
always
God.
outside.
Right.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Came
Now,
home to eat and sleep.
The
yeah.
street
Now
lights
around
come on,
here,
you better be in a house.
yeah. You don't
Yes.
see kids
Yes.
out around here after 5 o'clock in the evening. Nope.
Well, you lucky to see them out just getting off the bus, come in the house.
Oh, I know.
Mhm.
And if they are, they got their phone in their hand texting or something like that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, it's nonstop.
I think most of them like a limit. Like we'll limit Kobe. Like he likes to play his PlayStation or whatever he's got. He will limit him a certain amount of time. That's it. You
Mhm.
decide when you're going to do it. You get 45 minutes to an hour on it, then it's off. Period. And the cell phone does not go into bed with him because he'll try to stay up and listen to YouTube or watch YouTube videos and fall asleep with it going. If you let him.
That's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When he can't sleep, he'll lay there and it shines in my dang eyes.
Yep.
And I get so mad. And he's like, "What are you mad for?"
I love to see kids out playing and riding their bicycles. And some of these kids don't even know how to ride a bicycle.
Nope, they
Mhm.
don't.
Yeah, yeah.
They really don't. It's like my nurse. I will give her this. She takes her kids when she is off outside every day. If it's raining, she has a covered deck on the back of her house.
Mm-hmm.
She makes them go outside anyway and they play. And I'm just like, good. Get them out of the house. Don't let them sit in there, watch TV 24/7 and all that.
Like
No.
on Sundays, we have Kendra, my daughter, will bring Journey, my granddaughter, over. We'll get Layla, my son's daughter, and my son's son, Kobe. We'll all meet here at my house on Sundays. We decide what we're going to do. We went from doing crafts, make volcanoes. Around Christmas time, we make ornaments and put them in gift bags we'll take them to the nursing home. We'll call the nursing home to see how many patients they got. We'll let the kids make the ornaments and we'll put stuff in the bags for them. And we let the kids deliver them to the nursing home residents to their room.
Now, see, that's what they need to be doing.
We do
Mhm.
something
Yeah.
every Sunday, craft day.
Yeah.
That's something they need to be doing every week.
Now they
Yeah.
love taking the gifts to the residents. They love that. But we'll make volcanoes. We'll do tie-dye shirts, or we'll
Oh,
always
tie
make some
dye.
kind of
Yes.
crafts with them.
Yes, tie dye.
We do that when we go down south.
We've
I
had
did
so
that
much
in
fun.
Girl Scout day camp when I was in grade school.
My
And I thought it
husband
was
would be
like,
like, "No, don't mess up the kitchen. No, don't. You made a mess." I'm like, "Shut up."
Oh my goodness! I come home. We made oh what is it? The ooey gooey stuff. Shit. You made
Slime,
Yeah, we made slime.
slime.
I
Yeah.
had that
oh.
shit all in my kitchen floor,
Mm.
on my table.
Yeah.
We had the super glue and all. I mean, it was not super glue, but the kids' glue, Elmer's glue, and it
Yeah.
was everywhere. But we do activities like that. And then if it's real pretty and not too hot, we'll take them all. Journey one. I mean, we don't take Layla because she was younger and we'd have to pack her or put her on back and carry her through the mountains. But we'd go on a camping thing, like take them through the mountains on a trail, show them what poison ivy looked like and all this stuff. We had good times, but they enjoy trips like that. They'll put their no cell phones when we do all this activities. Nothing.
I don't
Right.
blame you.
Mhm.
There needs to
Right.
be a break from
Hmm.
Yeah.
from
Yep.
electronics.
I think
And
they
they
can
say,
learn a lot
yeah, they could
sometimes.
learn a lot, but then you got the parents that are saying, "Oh, well, they are learning." You know, well, yeah, they're
Mhm.
learning how to be little heathens.
Okay, but have you seen some of the videos where, like we say, this is from our experiences, not
Yes, our experience
Yeah.
only, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
each child. I think each child is different. The mother and father or parent, legal guardian can decide,
Right.
Some may need educational more if they have different things. Like my friend, she's got her child's got Down syndrome,
Mm.
and she expresses herself through the videos,
Oh,
and stuff like that. So I can see it different.
that's
I
totally
guess,
different. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But then you see videos where a mother, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but a mother takes away their a child's electronics and they put holes in the wall or beat their
Oh,
parents
yes.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think you can get them too addicted to electronics.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's addicting. I am one that's probably addicted.
And don't come at us,
Mm.
people. This is us, our experiences.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
it's
Right.
not
And
important
With
too
this.
because we're all different ages. And
Yes,
yeah,
we are.
so, I'm the oldest one. I'm the ancient one.
I'm
I'm
not
the
far
old,
from it.
yeah,
I'm
I'm the old
I
59.
lady.
think the
Don't
parents can
act it.
judge what the kids need. Like
Right.
Sissy, her son
Mm.
does
Yep.
better with electronics, and the daughter really don't want it. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
know what your child needs. Like she knows what one may need more than other or like it better. But I think
Yeah.
they can
I
judge
give
by their
her
kids.
daughter kudos.
Oh, very
Mm.
smart, intelligent,
Yeah.
She
young
is.
lady.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
So,
no, that was a good discussion. Um,
yes.
again, these are our opinions.
Yes. Our
We're not the
opinions only.
gospel, even though I am right most of the time. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, it's that time of the show where we're gonna ask fun questions.
Yes.
All right, let's see what we have here today. How does your personality change when you're around different people?
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Well, for me, I'm not like this. I mean, I'm polite and nice to everybody. I see how the room is. Okay, are they ready for my crazy sense of humor, or do I just
Mm.
stand back and watch? I
Right.
really think my personality changes. Like when I meet new people, the first compliment is, "I love your hair. Thank you. Want to know how it got there?" No, I don't go into that, but I mean, for me, for most part, I'm very polite when I meet people and nice, and I just see what kind of person they are before I start saying crazy things, fun things. I'm not really crazy, but fun stuff.
Yeah, I get that. You got to kind of
Mm.
study the person to give your full craziness to, or if they think you're going to be a psycho.
Right.
Like,
And
okay,
I
this
am
bitch is
psycho,
crazy.
I have a
Well,
certificate.
like today. Perfect example. Husband wore mommy's shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, him did. To the doctor. We go in there. The lady says, and I do not care for this woman as a nurse. However, she is very nice to talk to, just not as a nurse. And first thing she did was she looked at husband and she starts laughing. And he says, "What's wrong?" He thought something was wrong. She said, "No, nothing's wrong." I looked at her. I said, "Are you okay?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." She said, "I'm just happy to see you today." I'm like, "Yeah, sure you are."
She's flirting with your husband. No.
Like that.
Mm.
And she says, "Okay, well, I need you to get up here." I said, "Well, I know that, but it's going to take a little time. I've been sick." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So she looks at husband and she says, "If you don't mind me saying so, she looks bad today."
Huh?
Like that. Yes, she did.
Fucking
Like I
bitch.
wasn't like I wasn't gonna hear that little comment. And I was looked up
Mm.
at her. I said, "I heard that." She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "I know I look bad." "No, you're fine. Really, you are. I feel bad, but I don't feel as bad as I did." And then she was like, are you still doing the scam stuff? You got any new stories? I'm like, well, yes, I do.
We got tons.
And she's like, okay, let me get everything, sit down here, and you tell me all about it. I'm like, looking at her, I said, are you serious? She's like, yeah. It'd take your mind off of feeling bad.
I
And
say
I'm
you
like,
just need to come watch Clapper.
okay, whatever. And I said, here's mommy's page. Go vote for her.
Yes, vote.
She was like, vote for her. I said, yes. You see this thing here? It's a QR code. You vote for her. Okay, she said, I will. I said, I mean it. I said, or I'm going to give a bad recommendation on you. And she
You
starts,
blackmail people.
she starts laughing. She said, Sandy, believe it or not, I do believe you would. I looked at her. I said, you got that right. I sit on the chair. She said, okay, are you ready for me to put you up now? I was like, well, whatever floats your boat. Like that. And husband says, you were kind of rude. I said, you just sit there and mind yourself,
No, well,
just
she
mind
was
yourself.
rude saying you didn't look good.
I said,
Yeah.
she told me I looked bad. He said, well, you do look bad. I said, hey. So when I went outside, what's Sandy do? I told Sissy. Yep, security guard even come out there and checked on me, made sure I was all right. I told husband, I said, you go get the car. They have a beautiful garden area. Sandy was sitting in the garden area in sunshine. He says, ma'am, are you okay? You've been sitting here for a few minutes. I said, I'm fine. Thanks for checking on me, though, but I'm all right.
Time for me.
Husband
I'm
comes back.
bad.
Husband comes back. He says, did you get in trouble? I was like, nope, I'm good. Told you I was an angel. He turned around, walked away.
And she got to sit in the sun and get
Yes, I
Yes.
did.
into some sun.
And
Yes.
boy, let me tell you, I did feel better after sitting there for about 20 minutes. Then I got in the car and I sit there at the Burger King. I was like, oh, I'm doing good.
Wow. When I saw the text, you ate at Burger King. I was like,
Yeah, I
yes.
didn't eat all of my food, but I did manage 4 chicken fries, a piece of
Yum.
my Whopper, and 2 onion rings.
No, that's great.
Yum. Yum.
Their chicken fries are so good.
Oh my God.
They are.
They've got a unique taste. I don't know. They're just so good.
They
Well,
are.
all you got to do is go to the store and buy the Tyson chicken fries. That's what they are.
Oh, do they have
Mhm.
Tyson chicken fries? Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Ah,
We just gave a secret out.
I know.
The manager at our Burger King told me.
Hi, beautiful sissy.
Oh, I was just okay. So I'm showing a picture of my cat, a video of my cat being cute.
The
Okay.
mouse
Hi,
game.
kitty.
He's nuts.
He's
Okay.
He fits
gorgeous.
in well with us.
Yeah, he does.
So does anybody else have does your personality change when you're around
Yes.
different people?
Okay. So
See that with you, Suzanne, because with us you're cool. And
Yeah.
at school, I bet you have to do a different persona completely.
I do. I have to be good. I can't
Yeah. I
cuss
hate being
people
good.
out. This is my release when I get home. And that's why sometimes I like to get on the scammers and be like, oh, one day kill Papa, that type of thing. Because I have so much pent up like irritation in my body from the day that I can't be like, oh, gun day kill Papa to a student, like that. Obviously, that's not okay.
Well,
So
tomorrow night's live, we're gonna yell at scammers together. How's that?
yes,
We'll get them on the phone.
yes. So I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to apologize, mommy, if I am too bold in like hopping in when you're talking to them.
Do it.
Um,
We confuse them. We double
Yeah.
team, triple, quadruple
Yes.
team. When we're
You
all
got
firing
to.
stuff at them, the guy
I
just
know-
gets so confused and gives up.
Yeah,
But,
they
you
do.
know, it's like it's not like we're jumping in. It's like we know when it's okay to jump in.
I look
Yes,
at her
agreed.
face. I go
Yeah.
by
I
her
have a
facial
problem.
expression.
Yeah. If she
I
is
do not have a
really in
problem.
depth, if she is really in depth with them, I don't hop in.
Right.
But I think that when we had too many people in boxes
Yes.
trying to jump in, and I think the four of us can read
Perfect.
each other well enough. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
but I also don't want to. I try to jump in when it's appropriate, and like
It doesn't matter.
if you're talking to them and it's a good conversation, I usually don't hop in. That's why we put things in the chat.
Now,
So
when they
everybody
frustrate me,
participates.
I do say, Sissy,
Yep.
and Sissy knows. Sandy had enough. Sissy,
Yep.
you need to take care. You need to take care of it.
Yeah.
She brings out Linda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Linda comes out. We're
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
Yeah, you all in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why
Now-
I say the
oh.
bad things, like
But we
Ogun
feed
Dick and
off of
Papa.
each other, and we know
We
when it's
do.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am so used to like back in the day when we had other.
Yeah.
I won't go. I won't.
Yeah.
We're not here to bash people,
Well,
but
that is one good piece of advice somebody did give us. Less people in the boxes.
yes, too many cooks in the kitchen.
I'm
And
not
the
gonna
four
say
of
who
us-
said that, but
I don't
it
know.
works out perfect. It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. I feel like the four of us, we just mesh really, really well together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so,
We share the
I don't
same
have-
brain, I think.
we oftentimes do. So
Sandy and I do, because she'll say something and I'll be like, I was just going to say that. And use it
we
first.
do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
The four
Yes,
of us
finish
do
each
that.
other's sentences.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, come on. We have a child that shares same birthday. I mean, seriously.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
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 I
So-
mean,
So like, I have to, like you said, mommy, I have a different persona at work. I also have a different persona with my moms. Not too bad. Like, but I'm not gonna cuss somebody out in front of her like that. I have to, or she's very religious where I'm not, so I have to
Yeah.
watch. I had to tell my son not to say "oh my God" in front of her because that can be offensive, to her. So
So if I went around calling people fuckers at your house, she would get a little upset.
I don't know. She might laugh.
you can call them whatever you want in my house.
Yeah. My mom would probably
Who
say,
likes
"You
my
can lie."
lies? The word fucker is my favorite word on there. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
call another fucker. Yeah.
As husband
Right.
told the nurse today, he said they are a bunch of dumb fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucks. Yes, the vet gave us that
Yes.
word.
And she just looked at him. And he said that's what they refer to the scammers when they just won't quit.
Okay.
Fucks.
Okay. Kaito is being super cute right now. He moved to my lap and he's got his paw on my hand.
Aww.
He was
Aw.
lovey-dovey.
He is lovey-dovey.
Country girl, do you ever feel like your personality changes when you're around different people?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry.
Sandy answered for you.
Sorry,
Yes.
sissy.
Sissy
Sorry,
knows.
sissy.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I can
There's a-
tell when she good in mood and bad mood and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Today was a hectic day. I had to be good.
Mhm.
Sissy, I
But-
tell
Yeah.
you what to do.
I know. And if it wasn't for Sissy, I would have made it through the day. I'll tell you that.
Mm.
Aw.
She
I was
Yeah.
giving
rock-
you warm hugs through the sky.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I
Dad,
did.
Lift my arm up. Finally lift my arm up. So I hurt my shoulder for anybody that's out there. I hurt it
So
on
I gotta
Friday
be
trying to carry
good
too
like
much in.
gotta be good like at work. Gotta watch
Mhm.
my mouth. I
Yeah,
mean, you know when you can say stuff in
Yeah.
the office. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I work with a bunch of guys, so when I say fuck at my desk, sometimes the guy next to me hears me because everything's good. I'm fine, you know. I'm glad nobody was in today. I was watching my soap opera on my phone while I worked, Days of Our Lives, and they brought back a character from the dead. And the way she was, and it's not the same actor either. And I just kept saying, fucking bitch, you know. I get home and I go to my neighbor, she's in the garage. Isn't Lexi a fucking bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Now
Uh,
I got a
I-
question for mommy.
Oh.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
mommy. Does any
yes.
of the men that you work with ever get offended by anything that you say?
No, because they're all crazy. I mean, the one guy is close probably to my age, maybe a little, I think he's a little younger. But all the other guys, the youngest is 25 and he just had a baby. And I mean, and they all pick on him, and I kind of defend him because he's the youngin', you know.
Right,
Like,
right.
pick on Mitchell. Yeah, you know. No, they're all stuff they say and do in the office. Like, Christy texted me on Thursday. She goes, they all went out to lunch. She goes, and now they're partying. I said, that's about what they do. Because no, nobody ever does. But when I did say something one time, and then I'm like, I went over to the one guy, you know, I didn't mean it like this. He goes, it's laughing. He goes, no, it was a good singer. Yeah, you know, not anymore. But I mean, I feel very comfortable with them. See, what's so many importance in the office, they don't act up like that. They make the office. I don't, I don't put on my headphones. I just like listening to the banter back and forth. And sometimes I contribute, you know. So lucky. Actually, the one day when a scammer, I was texting back, and I texted back, and I was using the voice thing, and you know, you motherfucker, and you know, and I just hung up. I actually picked it up because I had the headset on. Two of the guys were excited because they thought they were going to see me live, you know, doing what I do. And I said, no, I don't normally do phone calls at work, but for some reason I just wanted to tear into this one guy. And we hung up. So, no, I work with, I mean, I have my dream job. Well, my dream job is what I do at night. But I mean, it's really, they pay me to hang out with and work with these good people. And, you know, I have my days. Today was one of those days. It was payroll closed. I left at 1:30 for a doctor's appointment. And there was a couple things I not fixed. Of course, I emailed Danielle and a couple other people saying, look, I'm leaving at 1:30. And, you know, and I just think that Danielle was able to fix one of them. So then I don't normally go doctor's appointments on payroll close Monday. I didn't realize that at the time. And I was a crabby lady that answered the phone at the doctor's office. So I was afraid to say nothing to you. So, but no, I mean, I like what I do. It's close to home. They pay me decent money. And everybody there is just wonderful. I don't think there's anybody there I don't like. And if I did, I couldn't say.
Right,
Right.
right.
I don't want to call them out, but no, they're all just so much fun. They are just a barrel of laughs, you know. And they're very good at what they do. And they talk to customers on the phone, and he has the best phone voice and patience with these idiots that call in. And I'm like, then, you know, Christine and I will both say, you are so good talking to these people. You know, he just thinks, you know, get out. mad or anything. When he hangs up, then he gets pissed. But he's really good on the phone. All these guys, I get a kick out of listening to them on the phone.
Mm.
I'm very blessed to have the job that I have and the people that I work with. So
I was just wondering because the one guy that was in your video,
it's John. I don't work with
John.
John. Yeah, he is one of my daughter's friends' dad from grade school, and he comes to the fish fry and volunteers. So I've known him a long time. So I was surprised when he sent me the video. So yeah, he's a firefighter in St.
Cool.
Louis. So yeah. So next year, if I do that, I'm going to get these guys to do it. Nice. Yeah. You want me to order office supplies? Do this, so.
Yeah, really.
Blackmail them. I'll blackmail them.
Oh, it'd be good.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, so I guess another episode has been completed.
Yep.
We didn't do one last week because Memorial Weekend. We planned to, but everybody had stuff going on. So we decided just to continue it here. So that is it for the Unfiltered 4. Remember, you can email us at the unfiltered, the number 4 ladies at gmail.com. So ladies, much love to you all. I love doing this with you.
Loves doing it with you too.
I love it.
Oh.
And I want to thank Sis Ann for all she does.
Oh
for
my
us.
God,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
And we love
Hey.
you.
We love you, Ann.
Yep.
She does all
Yeah.
the graphics that
Yes,
I
she
put
does.
out. She is just fantastic.
Yeah.
So thank you, Anne from Ireland. Ooh. So we will see you all next week. Take care, be safe. And if you're bored, come to Clapper and YouTube and come watch the Pink Lady Against Scammers live, where the language is colorful.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
say hi when you enter.
Yeah, that's all we
Yep.
ask.
That's all
That's
we ask.
Yep.
So everybody take it easy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
you.